Hopefully refreshing the router sorts that out. We are back live. I'm going to switch to War Thunder since everything crashed out anyway. So let's see if everything's updating. Good. We're gaining. So we'll take a quick break after I get loaded up here. And we will do it into War Thunder. Cool. Perfect. I'm going to top off my coffee and get ready for another round here. Anybody wants to join in, please feel free to chime up and chat here. Get you in the game. Welcome back, Viper. Thanks for repeatedly refreshing. That got pretty salty there for a second. See if we can get one of these guys to join us too. Get some Japanese air going. Put a quick video on, and we'll be right back. I'm gonna park right here. Lick my wounds. Right on, man. Get it! What up, Carrot Top?
What up?
Park that there because I was looking at my Discord. There's a couple good ranges up this way that are 300s the most I got, but I've been meaning to take my M700 out there.
Guys, you're talking about like, you have machine guns? Oh, you have rifles in your state? Dude, we can't even get like hunting knives over here. Without like a paper.
Good old US of A right there, my friend.
Oh yeah.
I gotta show you some pictures of my safe.
Oh, that's no problem. He's just gonna fly right. Yep, he did. Man, these guys are predictable.
Only thing I hate about this 45 cannon. But lost. Oh! Took his wing.
The ocean, yeah, that's one thing you got to realize as soon as you get in the ocean, you just step down on the food chain. You're no longer on top. That's over.
Yeah.
I'm like number 7 on the food chain now.
Environment as cards. And killer whales.
And I've dove, Belize was the only time I've dove in the ocean, actually. I did the Blue Hole, a couple dives in the reef.
Belize.
Oh my gosh, that country is so gorgeous.
Uh,
I would not mind.
jelly.
We also, oop, and I kamikazed out, talking too much. We also did me excuse to go back and do it again someday, I guess.
There you go. There you go.
I would love to dive the Blue Hole again. It's this massive, like, hole in the ground that sinks down thousands of.
Shaders. They won't even let you put this
Sliding
in
as
the
I'm
safe
running a game.
Maybe not. It is enough that if you're doing like a there's another base. I'm always first.
Breather.
Take your time. Yeah. Alright, I'm headed towards C. If you want to cover.
About to try to
I
go
don't
for it.
know. Yeah, I see. I can act as a backup at least. Yeah, you're way ahead of me. So if you don't get it, I'll grab it.
Hey, I did it.
Ooh, they're bombing C. No.
Somehow I didn't lose my prop.
Nice. No prop loss. Love it.
C captured.
Nice. Try to peel that guy off of you so you can get up in the air again.
Join me and together we can rule the skies.
But I'm gonna park it right here on the runway and just take a little breather.
Take your time. Yeah.
Woo!
Smoke him if you got him. Oh man. I lost both my wings on the JU, so every click's a ching ching ching. That's all it has is the side guns.
Do not underestimate the power of the Japanese.
Oh, do you only have like blanks or?
On the JU-87, it just has the guns mounted to the side. You don't have any in the nose, so if you lose your wings, it's nothing. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to make it to Bravo.
I like that idea. What's that
Got this
P1Y1
A36
do?
They will turn fast and destroy you.
Those things
Give
might
in
be
to
trouble
your
letting you get
anger.
Battle rating.
Got hits.
Nice. Ooh, they just dropped a bunch of our ground targets, but should be
Yeah, we got a
okay.
B-25 up high.
Oh,
Someone
alright.
recover me.
You've got an F4U covering. Snape's also kind of close, and I'm on my way. Actually, okay, yeah, I'm on my way. The F4U is going down. There is a P-51 headed right towards you. I won't be able to head off, fortunately.
Got it.
Alright, well, now there's a squadron headed toward you. So close. Dang it! And I am now in engagement range. Because that's how it has to go, apparently.
Oh, I'm gonna
Well,
try to
this
bomb some ground targets.
Right on. I'm gonna try to survive the next 2 seconds. My plane is all busted up, and there's all those guys still here.
Just so we don't let them come in last second and take base and shit.
Right.
Looks like they held them off at Alpha.
Oh, bad net connection.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Checks out.
Packet lost 36%.
Doesn't seem to
Solid.
be server. At least not
No,
today.
I heard some spikes in Discord.
Yeah, I heard the, yeah.
Did you try yelling at the box with the blinky lights?
Kick it. I believe that was an
I
affirmative.
tried threatening it.
That's always a good move too. The servers have been having
Granted, it
packet
didn't do all
loss.
that much, but
But since your voice dropped out, that obviously points in the other direction. Actually, since they stopped the closed beta test, the servers have been solid again.
Yes,
So I don't
they
know
didn't
what.
even out
Yeah.
again. It got
Alright.
weird there for a minute.
Oh, dude, it was bad. Like,
I was afraid to land
I'd be-
because packet loss would kill you every
Yeah.
time.
yeah, exactly. If you weren't at 5,000 meters, you just would die from a random packet. Like, I just stayed
oh,
really
someone
high
picked
up.
one.
Oh, what happened? I lagged in the deck.
Oof.
Dude, I'll be so mad because I'll be playing realistic and only have one life.
Coffee is a brewing. We should be killing soon.
Oh God, yeah, that's so much worse.
Be playing like Wyvern or something you play real low to the ground.
Uh huh.
Yeah, now you just made it like frustrating to F this game.
Dude, I would lose my mind probably after a couple of those. Oh crap! Oh crap! Well, I severed him. So like
Multiple
that guy's
times
gonna.
I just stopped playing.
Yeah, he just died.
That's why I
Every
didn't
time I
one
get
of the things
severes.
with, MiG-25. I just stopped playing because it couldn't go.
Yeah, makes sense. That's just so weird that he was. I still don't understand. There must be a fire extinguisher on that plane. It's the only thing I can think of.
Since when do fire extinguishers actually work?
Dude, on the DO, like, very well. Because you've got 2 engines and, like, I don't know, 3 extinguisher hits. So, I mean, I'll lose with the engine always, but, like, you can save the other one and still, I don't know, man, it's effective. Especially if you're bomber hunting, because you only really need 1 engine and that flying sniper rifle that's the DO-335. Oh, great. Kitty's in the face again. I can't see a damn thing. Hey, could you just... Yeah, on the left. Good
Ouch.
boy. Good boy.
I'm
think I
gonna
just
see
got
if
hit
I
by a
can belly
rocket.
land it, just decap it.
Which one?
Nope, never mind. I was trying to decap C.
Oh.
As long as nothing stupid happens, we're in a good place right now.
Well, Jar Jar, killing is an oversimplification of the truth. We will be preforming some aviation maneuvers and alleging
know.
shots
Seen
at
things
extreme
happen,
range with
but
incredible
I never
accuracy.
understate the power of the blueberries.
I know.
As we speak, we lose Charlie. At this point, let him have it, though, for a few more kills.
Right, exactly.
I can land.
Get her back.
Do it.
I'm gonna peel
Or
over
should I go
towards...
for Bravo? Since
Oh,
Charlie's
now
back?
we got C. Yeah, Charlie. Yeah, get B.
Bill,
Option
shut
B,
up,
all
no
the
one
above.
cares.
No. Yep. Pretty soon, our ground units should have C. Well, no, they're pretty far out, actually.
We took out most ground units. I mean, for
Yeah,
them.
we did. We got all
Don't
of
make me destroy you.
Yep.
Oh, we won.
Boom. Nice and done.
Didn't do
I
much
got my
yet.
10. Some kind of random reward here. Or wait, no, I finished my, I think I got my last daily done here. Yeah, I did.
Nice.
I'll stay in for a while, though. Having a good time. Supersedes whatever else I was planning to do with my day.
It's New Year.
It is.
Sorry, just having a little fun with the channel points here, guys.
I've been off for like...
Hope nobody unfollowed me for that mess. Well, there was another one I didn't use, and I'm
So, yeah, it's been really...
there. It is.
Honestly, like, a break this long, I don't mind going back. So,
I'm ready to do something.
I kind of am, really. Oh, wait. Snape, are you, It's 142.
Anyone bring snacks? Lasagna?
Morning.
Still,
Hey, what up, buddy?
also, what?
Good thing you showed up because I don't know if you've been watching right now, but I've been talking to myself with my channel points, and people are gonna think I'm losing it. So.
They get banned.
Getting ready to get some War Thunder on. You back online yet?
Okay, I got one of them, but
Not yet.
up here, Snape. I
Had some fun runs in Delta this morning, dude. I pulled over like, I had to be like 1.4, 1.5 mil.
Yep, I saw him.
Like
Nice.
solo, and then a few bot runs, and then I got a actual player run, and my whole system just went haywire and decided to crap out until I rebooted my router. So I guess my router was just being fussy.
Okay.
Uh,
Dang it.
Kind of a bummer though, because that they took out another squad while I was DC'd. Like, oh, that would have been a fun group to be with. And everything's acting up, so I'm like, full system reboot. Let's just restart the router, restart the system, and we're back online finally. About to get some War Thunder action on, and that's where you hop in here. So you're up to speed now, and anything you missed this morning, of course, catch it in the VOD. We got you the purple app, the red app, and the vertical app, as well as the green app, alternating with the vertical app occasionally.
I saw you got the green app working.
Yep, I'm on that one right now, and then I'll alternate that and the vertical app, depending on my mood, because the vertical app's cool, but there's a lot of activity going on in it. So I figure that's better for more War Thunder stuff.
Yeah.
I might switch midstream too, just because I'm crazy like that.
I can tell you the exact number of channel points I have for your Twitch channel. 15.1k.
Jeez. Well, you could have a whole conversation like I just did.
Probably.
I know.
Did you see what I did there in chat? Or can you go back and read it? It's kind of funny. You got to read it in the voice of the person that said it, though. You can't just like read it. Had a whole little conversation going on there. Oh boy. Either that or you're gonna unfollow me right now, and I just lost my biggest fan. Oh, see, if you're looking at the purple app, it doesn't actually say whose voice is saying it. So it starts off with Darth Vader. The first three are Darth Vader, and then you got Jar Jar Binks chimes in, and then Bill Nye chimes in, and then Arnold Schwarzenegger chimes in, then Darth Vader, and then Garfield. That makes it make sense. Because yeah, when you use the channel points, it doesn't show who said it on the. That looks like I'm just crazy and talking to myself. On Twitch, it shows it, but if I look on like the other apps, I'm sure that conversation came up on the red app or the purple app. Snape, how you doing this morning, man?
You gotta be kidding me, really, dude?
He'll be back. Looks like things are heating up. Sniff around. A party
King Viper kills them all with the Japanese planes.
There you go. Now you got something to use those on.
Yeah. I had a very interesting night last night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Mine was super interesting. I went to bed.
I was up until like 1 something in the morning. Talking to one of my friends that lives in Australia.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Farticus. Farticus? That's awesome. Oh, so I'm sorry. I got distracted by that name there. You were up till super late. What was going on super late, Carrot Top?
I was hanging out with my friend on the phone that lives in Australia. Your BRB War Thunder time is still on screen.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
What is Snape? He's doing... Okay, he's going to 5-3. Okay, let's do 5-3. 5-3 is where I'm working anyways. And let me take that streamer down. Good looking out, but I would have left that on there forever, and everybody's thinking it's not real when it's... They've been so confused. Can't have that.
Yeah.
I'm the only fart you can trust. Some players stink, but my gameplay really blows. He's even got a phrase to go with the name.
Patience. The Force tests all connections.
Good advice, Viper. Oh boy, everybody's discovering those channel points now. 5.3 sounds awesome, Snape. Let's do it. I am Farticus. Farticus Destus Maximus, commander of the Northern Stink. Destroyer of the 5th Legion of Turds. Okay, I had enough fun with that name. I'm going to stop now. Sorry if I offended you. But with a name like that, I'm sure you have a good sense of humor.
That's a good name, honestly. 10 out of 10.
I'm just disappointed I didn't come up with it. I want to change my streamer name right now. Oh well, I'm kind of committed to this one. You might want to start streaming with that name. The name alone might get you some recognition, though. All right, we are green. Anybody else wanting to jump in and chat? We got 2 spots open. I'm gonna start this one. We'll have to catch you on the loop here. We're running 5-3 right now, but I can flexible in the BR. I'm never too strict on that. Oh, and we're getting enough daylight here too, so let's go ahead and fire up the camera. You might be able to see me using my flight stick. Lord Sparkle Fart. That's pretty good. I like this one better. Sparkle Fart's not bad, but Farticus is definitely going to top the funny names I've read recently. Sparkle Farts, that's good too.
No, you have to say, it's Lord Sparklefarts.
My favorite thing about playing with this guy is I escort him to altitude and then I get a W. Snape is a master bomber. So my mission's going to start off just flying with him and making sure nobody messes with him, and then we'll get into doing some killing once he's safely able to get me a W.
I barely play any bombers anymore.
I'm going to do some more bombing and realistic, I decided. Because early on, I decided if I was going to get into realistic at all, I wanted to do I did a lot of bombing early on, and I enjoyed it, but realistic would have the payout to make it worth doing for me. Whereas in arcade, man, I love dogfighting. I don't have the patience to go bomb when I could be dogfighting right now. But realistic and arcade or sim are more about patience. Oh, 5-3 might be a little slow right now, Snape. If we want to drop BR, just let me know. We might get up queued here too, is the other danger we're in. Because it's slow right now. We might be better off with like a 4-3, 4-7. But I am definitely down to fly 5-3 too, so. You let me know if you want to make a change in the chat there. You have to Discord for a minute, and then you're welcome in the Discord if you'd like to hop back in. Assuming you're out in Streamland.
Oh, the way you said Streamland reminds me of a YouTuber that I watch.
Oh yeah?
He does school bus content.
School bus content. What is that?
He literally he has his POV of driving a school bus.
Like really, or at the game?
No, like real school bus. He turns his camera off when he picks up the kids.
Oh. Just cruising, huh?
What's his? Let's
see. That made it visible at all. A little better. Still dusk here.
I was going to ask you something, but I forgot what it was.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to drop BR. Let me check that in the chat here.
I was watching something about like things under the water, and one of them was in Michigan. I can't remember what it was.
No, say again. Michigan in the water. What are we talking, in Lake Michigan or?
I'm assuming Lake Michigan. There was like something in the water that people found, and it made a video.
The
I
Stonehenge
just
thing?
can't remember. I'd have to pull up my.
Are you talking about the Stonehenge thing?
I don't think so. Hold on.
Well, the more interesting thing, though, and just to kind of touch base on what I was saying there is actually, and they called it a Stonehenge. It's not as impressive as you think, from what I understand about it. But 4-3 works fine, yeah. Beautiful. Let's do that, Snape. But the more important thing about it is there's actually like a trail of rocks, which would be used by hunters to route animals because they would tend to follow straight lines if they bumped into them. So that it shows that the Great Lakes were probably not covered by water at one point, which is just an interesting find. But then they tried to say there's a Stonehenge down there, and from what I understand about it, they won't give the location of it. Nobody else can dive on it. Blah blah blah. And then it doesn't sound like it's as big as they made it appear in the videos. But I haven't been down there myself, and that's actually a pretty deep dive from what I remember about it. So you'd be more in technical ranges at that point. Not something I'd love to dive on it, but I'd have to have a little more advanced certification. That's part of why we're doing this here, because I would like to upgrade my certifications and explore more wrecks in the Great Lakes with you guys' help. Since you queued me up for it, I'm just going to swing at that one, Carrot Top. You can find the USS Joseph Fay on up from Alpena, Michigan. The paddle accessible raft, meaning you can swim out to it and get a physical look at it. Nice area to go camping too, just lovely up there. We had a great time. Family went up there and snorkeled, and my wife and I dove on that wreck there. Oh yeah, default protocol with this guy, we go left.
Great Lake shipwreck.
Oh, I love this ship. I've done the other one I did was Ironside, and that is 120 feet down, and it's off Grand Haven, Michigan, and that was an incredible dive too.
I would do that, but I would probably freak myself out.
You learn. It's a learning thing, man. You got to learn to be comfortable in that environment. And if you go to a good class, they work you into that. You don't want to do this like I went on vacation, I got certified, and they handed me a hose. If you really want to dive, it's worth taking a proper class on it.
I would love to go scuba diving with someone that, like you, that would actually like explain, hey, this is how you do it. Like,
that's how I got started. Good instructor. And they're out there. There's a lot of them, really.
Really cool. I don't like them.
Okay, there you are.
We've captured most of the strategic zones. Attack the A point. The enemy has captured the airfield. We've got to regain control of it immediately. We're ahead of the enemy.
Oop. Bumped that on accident. I got my gear down just for no reason. Just hanging out flying, you know. B-29 Lake Mead? Where's that at? Lake Mead. That sounds... I've heard of it, but that would be really cool. There's also supposed to be in Lake Huron some old World War II training planes that they used to use. and they're not they're supposed to be relatively shallow too, so that's definitely high on my list of things to do. But it sounds like I need to get a boat out there, so those would be really cool to dive on. Kind of combine two things I love: flying and diving. Where is he? Oh, he's toast.
His channel is called LMD Productions.
Well, that'll do it. Did not get that runway. Touched a little too hard on that one. You know what? I'll go get it with this. This thing's fast.
Is it good?
Las Vegas over. That would be really cool, dude. I'd love to do that. I suggested in chat Lake Mead, B29 by the Hoover Dam. First off, yeah, I'd love to go to Vegas again and spend more of that. I was there once. I got 3 hours of liberty, which is not enough time to really explore the space. But it would be neat to go down there and do that again, as well as that would be a great dive, man. I'll keep that. I'm gonna put that on my list actually. Hoover Dam, a B29. Probably requires special permitting too, I'd imagine, for that one. Might have to see if there's some videos of it. You got him busy, Snape. I'm gonna go make that touchdown.
We're controlling most of the zones.
Good cover, Snape. Bail out. No, no. Lost the whole crew on that one. I think that's a single-seater, though, so it's just a pilot, but... Requires specialized reactor. Okay, so how deep is it? Nitrox, yeah, I'm Nitrox certified. 115 feet. Oh, okay, so you're getting into trimix. You probably do it off just nitrox, though, huh? It'd be a real short bottom time, though. You probably have, what, 5 minutes? Or do you get into trimix? I guess if you want any real time down there, you'd have to get into trimix. Which was a certification I need to work on at some point. And what he's talking about is technical diving, where you actually add another partial gas, such as argon or neon, to your gas to break the partial pressure of oxygen at depth so you don't get what's called oxygen narcosis. Makes you feel really high, then you die. dude, F6F Calcat, that'd be cool to see. San Diego. I'd wager there's a couple down in that area, man. They've done a lot of flight training down there. Actually, that is where I went to boot camp at, was San Diego. Oh, I missed that. Stop reading chat and shoot. No, chat's always first. Enjoy your landing. Nice work, blueberries. We got some savage blueberries this round. I'm gonna head back to Bravo, try to get some control back. S. Where's that roughly at? I'm not familiar with that. That's gonna be.
Multiple strategic zones are captured.
Well played, buddy. Let's save the crew. Nope, we're dying today. Okay, nice. It is gorgeous over there. Most of my perspective was right by the airport there, but hey. Hey, how you doing, Connor? How's your morning been? Get the coffee in you yet? Or are you at the end of your day too? I guess it depends on where in the world you're talking from. Marine Corps. I went to boot camp out in San Diego and spent a little time in North Carolina, a little time in Africa. No offense. You're good, man. I got thick skin. And honestly, I missed the offense, so I don't read into things too much as far as that goes. I'm pretty take it as it is kind of person. You're good. Cap. There it is. Rest didn't matter. That got the cap. Good cover, Snape. That I don't blame you, Connor. 1 p.m. in the UK here, he says, no coffee for you. That's where you go with the decaf if you're real desperate for that coffee flavor, right? 22.5 years Navy. Gotcha. Well, thank you for his service. I appreciate that. He was willing to spend 22 years serving this country. The naval service. I'm glad I never got stuck on a boat, to be honest with you, though. That would have drove me absolutely bonkers. Good game, Snape. W's in chat! Sun's finally coming up here. Excellent. Okay. I'm going to take a brief AFK, and then we'll get another one here. Anybody want to jump in and play a little War Thunder? We got 2 spots open. Thank you, Carrot Top, for the W's. Good round, Snape. Heck yeah, dude. 8 kills. You're a savage. Get some. Let's see who else is on. Let's see if this guy wants to jump in. I'm going to take a very brief AFK and then we'll get some more action shortly. All right. Last call for anybody for chat. All right. War Thunder inspired photo edit. Oh, neat. Yeah, there's a lot of cool things you can do with the editor in this. I have one of my buddies, Gumby, actually. He might be still lurking in here, but he does really neat AI clips and uses War Thunder, puts a song to it. You can find him on Gumby Bear. Oh, geez, I gotta write you guys' name down somewhere so I can say the whole thing right. But yeah, he's on YouTube, pretty easy to find. But he does a lot of that. It's really cool what you can do with the video editor in this game that's built into it. Let's try to get this in here and grab that first strike and or deal with some of their air. And do you know after the game you can go in and actually like take different angles and perspectives of the fight you just had? There's a whole video editing software in there too where you can actually like, you know, move around the planes or look from the ground or all kinds of cool stuff. I think you can do basically every match. It gives you the full breakdown of what everybody did, and yeah, it's pretty wild. The statistics you can pull out of this game. Like Snape's going high altitude, we'll fly smoke on to distract, because those little cherries will chase anything shiny. I'm gonna take point position, get you up to bombing altitude, my friend. Really see anything wanting to chase you right now. I think you're going to be doing work, buddy. I'll follow you a little bit longer here, but I'm about to roll into the mess. Make a sweep of the front lines. Yeah, that VB-10 might be coming up here.
Attack the enemy!
Gotcha. On him. He's gonna get a shot at you first, so get ready to roll. Well, Well, I missed him with the guns, but I got him with the wing. I do, yes. I'll take it too, Viper. Kill as a kill, he says. Oof, we gotta get wrecking these front lines. I kept Snape alive, so that might just do the job. Although I see a couple look like they're climbing Snape. You probably already got eyes on him with the ME410, as well as he's got another 10C coming at you. Yep, damn, I won't make it there in time either. %success rate kamikaze style works. Oh yeah, take what you can get. I just wish they gave you the kill for it. They strongly discourage it, actually, from what I understand. Oh boy, I just rolled into a mess here. It's about to be game on. Very honorable, this is the way. I knew he was on me too. This is arcade. I'm actually, there's a crew I'm learning to do a little bit of sim and as well as realistic, but I'm 99% play arcade because it streams best. Plus, you just get to go at it hard. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do any of that in sim. Or at least the turn radius would have been straightened out quite a bit.
The force is strong with this one. Or maybe that's just gas.
Well, the gas can be a force to be reckoned with. I can tell you that from life experience. Stories we won't talk about live on stream. You guys are enjoying the stream too. Make sure you hit that follow button. Consider that Amazon sub if you got one handy. You can find me on the red app, the purple app. I do the green app and vertical app alternating occasionally, thanks to you guys' support. Snape.
Rising sun dies fast. Light wings carve the turning sky. One burst. Silence falls.
Was that a haiku? That's a haiku. We just got haiku'd, people. I think that's my first in-chat haiku. Anybody else wanting to jump in? We're running, we're going to 5-3. You want to try 5-3? We could try 5-3. I'm about it. No, you're at 4-3, so it showed 5-3. Oh, we are. Okay. Now let's try it. Maybe we'll get down tiered. 5-3s and 4-7s. Sure. Shoot me a friend request on Discord. Same name, less the letters. I'm sorry. Same name without the numbers on Discord, and we can see what you do. That'd be cool. Yeah, I actually should make an art channel just for that kind of thing, but you could probably toss it in. As soon as I got you a friend, I'll get you in here, but you could probably toss it in talent show. Actually, that's what that channel is for, is that kind of stuff. So I'd be glad to take a look at your art and share it with the community. Yeah. Well, if I can learn to find somebody in Sim, oh, I got a hard lesson, and then I'm like, guns hot on me, because that's how I do it. I started out when I first started playing this game. I just started popping smoke to draw people in because it made it harder. But this dude kept rolling up behind me, and I didn't even see him coming from me. He'd get up high or something, and just yeah, got wrecked over and over and again. It's just really hard to spot people in Sim, that's for sure. But that's I guess why you start working as a squadron too. That makes a big difference. I saw that. I'll get to that in a minute here, bud. Thank you. Definitely about supporting hobbies. Well, yeah. If they go to the boom and zoom game with me, nothing to do but wait for them to come back and try to dodge it and get a quick roll shot on them. But if they got enough energy, you ain't getting a clean shot. That's one thing I struggle with when I'm flying. I'm working a little bit of lower BR US right now, and I want to turn fight, and they do not fly the same as the Japanese as far as turn fighting goes. And you just can't get into it quite like that. So some of the maneuvers I use as the Japanese are just like crap maneuvers to try even at the US. I'm finding. So it's making me rethink my gameplay some too, which is good. It's the whole paradigm shift. Definitely more about accuracy though, because you only get these small windows to hit. Man, I love these guns. Nope, yep, there's his buddy. That's what happens when you get in a turn fight, right? Yeah, yep. He's a cool dude. E2's awesome. I've flown with him a handful of times. I love talking to that dude. He's wealth of... Oh, look at that. Oh, I missed the opportunity, but we got upgraded rounds on this thing. Oh, sweet, dude. Yeah, he's got... I have to look at it again, but I've seen it before. I don't have anything fancy like that going on. I keep it simple. I do have like the screen art. Well, you'll see it when I get my Discord. I want to do something similar to that, but more realistic. And I was thinking about messing with like an AI bot to see if I can get something cool. Right on, man. That's awesome. "99% of the time when I have this conversation, it's like the next thing you say is, "Would you like to buy some art?" I'm just joking, but yeah, you get that. There's quite a bit of that early on in streaming where you get people popping in and just trying to sell you that, and then like I have no budget. That's something that I would love to do. We do have actually a small budget. That's why we have the extra stream coming out, and I appreciate y'all for helping with that. Out to 3 sources. So what do you use to edit all that art? I'm assuming it's all PC based, but what kind of software do you use? Because you're gonna probably laugh at me, but all my stuff I do in Paint. Is that a free or is that something you have to buy? Come back, I'll bite your legs off. It's but a scratch. Nice, man. I appreciate true art rather than the AI stuff, that's for sure. $8 a month. That's not bad. And okay, so it has a lot of advanced features like Photoshop too. And Photoshop's stinking expensive. I used to play with it back in the day. I had a job where it was there, and I would kind of mess around with it, and actually did a couple projects. It's a lot of fun. It's a crazy what you can do with those apps.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
Get him, Snape. Get him. Oh no, Snape's smoking out. Oh, you got him though, bud. Okay. Well, that's more than a scratch, so that plane's gonna go kaboom. Yep. I actually do use my associate still at this point because it's in HVAC, so that's my full-time gig. Residential and commercial work. Been a lot of commercial lately. Rooftop PMs, all that fun stuff, repairs. Keeps me busy. I really like, yeah, the Kai 100 or the Zero, just because old school, that was the plane, you know. You heard about the A6M3 or 2 is a Zero, don't quote me on that. And those are the few I can remember. And then the P-57 Mustang is also a favorite plane, just from having seen it in the air show when I was younger. And just thinking, man, that is a cool plane. But yeah, I'm not the. Can you name the best turn plane? Don't ask me those questions. I have people that I ask those questions to. Gundy is one of my experts, as well as, you know, E2 Hawk. Man, that guy's a good library on the different planes. And Freddie Stone, also a great guy. I ask a lot of questions about that kind of stuff. FW190. Okay. He toast. Vicious cherries. Or blueberries, I mean. Didn't dive out of that on time. No, no, you got to bring the fight to the deck. That's for sure. That's where I try to draw everybody down to. And the fun thing is, let's do the Kai 100 too, since you said it. The fun thing about doing that is you pop this trail right here, and every red plane on the map will chase you anywhere. It's just because like, oh, look at it, it's shiny. So I definitely enjoy drawing people into a turn fight. In fact, most of the time I won't even take a head on. I'll draw them into a head-on, let them get just in range as the bullets before they hit me, dive under those, and then roll back on their 6, giving away my secrets. And that's gonna backfire now because that one guy was asking, who's that? I draw a blank on his name, but that was with you guys, Gumby. I did that roll maneuver on him in arcade, and he wasn't too happy about it. And then we did some straight-out head fights, and that was a fun little round in the simulated private server that you guys had up. Yeah, fortunately, in arcade it reloads quickly. But that would suck to have that few rounds and have to RTB after that sort of a volley.
We're ahead of the enemy.
Well, there's a nice head-on. You got the win on that. Had a crit, but not enough to put him down. A6M5 is a fun one too, and A6M3. That's the one I was thinking of. Also, too, is one of my favorites. That one can turn like roll very quickly, so it makes it. I kind of take advantage of that too. What's your favorites? Oh, heck yeah. You got the job too then. And there goes every blueberry on the map. I'm just going to stay out of that mess. Go put this bomb somewhere worthwhile. Oh boy, the blackout's gonna get me on this one. Yeah, the yaks are nasty. I see one of those and I know I'm about to get in a fight because they can move, man. And they got that, they're really good at high altitude, I've noticed. And the I-85, that's the yak and the I-85 are equivalent. Nice. Good job, Snape, getting the #1. Carrying the team here. Anybody else wanting to jump in out there? Let's get you added. Oh, dude, that looks sick. I like that the Phantom there. Those are cool planes too. Hold on one second here. Just gonna take care of this and take a quick break, and then we will be live again. Coffee's getting after it. I sent you a friend request there. And there is the Viper Pit. All right, be right back. All right. Probably the ASIC, the Japanese line mostly. The tanks I haven't got into. That's kind of a secondary thing. If I'm doing this a little more full time down the road, I'd definitely be interested in getting into though. Especially for, and I'll just say it. I try not to tease it too much because you never know if it's going to happen or not. But I do want to do a segment called War Thunder with veterans where I take a couple good tankers or air pilots, and it'd have to be naval too, because if you had a Navy guy, you might want to do water and get in there with them and interview them about their career as well as play a game of War Thunder with them. So it'd be a game of trying to keep them alive too, because probably most of these guys have never played a video game. So it could be fun and interesting, as well as good content with getting some history documented. So, but that's something down the road I would hope to do. So then I would be getting into the tanks, and I'd have to learn some of the naval as well. Definitely interested in the tanks. I just stick with the two Delta in this for the time being as far as the actual games I play live. And I probably have to grind the tanks a little bit and or buy a premium because I got like 1.0. Or we could do a segment on that too. I mean, the grinding of the tanks. I see you hopped in chat. Let me pull you down and then we'll get you some perms. Hey, welcome to the Viper Pit. Farticus. Decimus.
Hey, sir. How you doing?
Gasimus. So you're a historian. You're, what else did you say? You do some, what did you do for work? I read that a little bit ago. I apologize.
I work security.
Security, gotcha. And I got you a friend request there too. And then let me get some tags on you. And do you play War Thunder?
Standing around all night pissing people off.
You do play War Thunder?
Oh, I do. Not today, but I do normally.
I'm just going to put that tag on you. And just a side note, if you don't want to get notifications, mute the chatter zone. I do live ping that when I go live and stuff like that, so I don't want to bug you. But
oh, that's fine.
Keep it live if you don't mind that. And I got some tags so you can see the other channels there. And then if you want to post art, Talent Show is a great spot for that. Post whatever you like up there.
Yeah, for some reason when I clicked on this link here, it just went straight to voice. It didn't show me the Discord itself.
Yep. Oh, well, maybe I should share a different one next time. Actually, I probably should share Chatter Zone. Yeah. Then once I got tags on you, you should be able to see everything now.
No worries. Unfortunately, I can't. I'm on my phone, so I can't do the chat and the stream at the same time. So I asked a question right before we went to break. Is there any planes or tanks that you really enjoy? Because I've made a boatload of these pictures.
Hold on, let me take a quick look here at what I have, and I'll say one of my favorites would be.
I know you mentioned the P-51.
P-51 is all-time favorite because I remember seeing that as a kid in the aviation show, and yeah. But probably the A6M3, any modification or variant of that, just fun to turn fight with as far as the Japanese line goes. And then in tanks, I really haven't done much tanking, so that's a segment I'd like to do on the line, especially as I get a little more full-time at this with the veteran with War Thunder. I have some people lined up to interview, to talk about their service history while they play War Thunder. And a lot of these guys, it'll be the first time they've played, too. So we're going to have a crew of people to try to keep these alive and explain the game to them. So it could be a fun segment.
Yes. No, I've been playing the game since 2015.
I started in 2025.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I know. It was so disappointing. I hadn't discovered this game years ago, dude. I would have played it for the last 10 years if I'd known about it.
Well, the funny thing is I started playing the game. I was watching Fly Daily. I was watching, there was a guy named Baron Von Games that used to do the streams. And it interested me for two reasons. Number one, it was a simulator and it was free.
Mm-hmm. The price is right.
And and I'm married and I'm cheap, so it worked.
That was one of the selling points initially for me too. Although now I spend money on it because I get the lions every now and then.
Like I said, I spent, for the first time in 11 years, I spent money on the game, and the only reason I did is I had to buy the Fireball because my father saw one fly back in the late 1940s.
Oh, sick.
And there was one in the museum here in Chino, California,
nice.
that I was mentioning. And by the way, they also have a flying A670 there that has the original engine.
That is insane that it still runs. You couldn't find parts for it. You'd have to have a custom shop for it.
They actually get them
I'm going to Ace Harbor for that.
Directly from Japan. Considering Mitsubishi made them back then, Mitsubishi actually custom makes the parts straight for the museum.
Huh. That's cool they still make that stuff.
Yeah, I guess money talks.
That's true.
So, plus it's their heritage, Japanese are big on heritage.
That's a huge cultural thing for them. Absolutely. Family and heritage.
But, the Planes of Fame Museum in Chino, they have a restoration wing, and a lot of the aircraft that they have are in the process of being restored to flight. They have a flying Gloucester Meteor.
What's that?
Like I mentioned, they have a flying P-26 pea shooter.
Pea shooter.
The only one left in the world.
Really?
And they have a ME-109 that was found, or BF-109, sorry, that was found in the fog in Russia back in the 1980s that will be flying next year.
That is awesome. I need to go to an air show down there.
Oh yeah, and the Planes of Fame Museum, they have 3 locations in California, and they hold air shows every 6 months. And
California, that sounds like a good time to be out there.
Where you at?
I'm up in Michigan, so a lot of the diving I'm talking about I do in the Great Lakes and as well as local lakes. Dove the ocean one time down in Belize. Unfortunately, I have photos from that because we had to conserve sim drive space, so we clipped it out.
Right.
But yeah, so.
Oh man, you're a braver man than me. I love swimming, and I've gone cave diving.
That's interesting. That's on my bucket list to do one of those at least. So.
Yeah, I did it in Arkansas. It was kind of interesting. I was drunk.
Okay.
But, you know.
Well, got your courage on, huh?
Basically, somebody said, "Here's an airline. Go." I figured the airline was a tether back to the platform, so I was good.
I don't belong up here. I don't know what I'm doing. That is not my zone. Too much altitude for a 0. That one's going to be toast by the time I get down there. I think it's worth rolling in on. Go down and see if I can shift the balance of ground targets.
In the Japanese lineup, it's sad. My 2 favorite planes, I love my Q100, and then my favorite plane is actually low tier. I love the J1N1.
That sounds familiar, and I think that was one I enjoyed when I was down lower tier.
It's the twin engine one that looks like that one that you were flying earlier with the Swiss cross that you put on it.
Gotcha.
But it has those 2 little twin turrets on the back of it. It's like a 1.7 twin engine plane. But I have such a blast in that thing. No pun intended.
I haven't revisited the lower BR Japanese planes in a while because when I do go lower BR, I'm grinding some US. So, but there are some real. But the bullets at that level, nothing. I mean, it felt like it took 1,000 shots into something before we put a dent in anything at that BRs, lower BRs.
Right.
But that's the Japanese planes seem to have kind of weak guns up until you get to higher BR. Like I've noticed at the 5.3 range, if I hit something, they're having a little bit of trouble finally.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, I mean, Japanese still believe that a 7.7 or basically 8mm gun could do a lot of damage if you threw enough shells, and they did. But because they used a lot of tracer ammo.
Right, just burn it out.
Right. But the main problem with, they had 20mm cannon, but they only gave them like 100 rounds.
Right.
That was about as smart as what the Russians did.
Fly all that way and a couple shots. All right, well, time to go home, guys, or draw fire.
Yeah. I want to send you a picture from the museum because I told you that they have the only real J2M2.
Yes, please do.
And I sent you a picture of the J2M2.
Damn.
That's right. Let's see. You like zeros and stuff, so let me dive into my repertoire here, buddy. I love sharing this stuff because the fact is, otherwise it's going to sit in my folder forever.
That is so cool. And that thing flies, huh? Could you type where that's at there too? Again, the city and.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's in Chino, California, near Los Angeles.
LA is such a cool town too, and not in some parts.
Yeah. It's like anywhere you go, really.
I bumped into a restaurant down there where they had a conveyor belt, and it had different colored trays on it, and you just eat all the sushi you wanted. I spent so much money that day. I just got out of boot camp, and yeah, that was one of those like amazing meals that I will never forget until the bill came.
Yeah,
which I'll also never forget.
I've never been a fan of eating bait myself, but to each their own.
I don't blame you if you don't like it.
Let's see here. The P-51 picture I'm gonna send you. It was an interesting concept I did. It showed I call it good versus evil, and you'll figure out why when you see it. But let me find. There's one picture I want to find. I can't seem to find it right now. I even have a Patty Boynton picture I made. I met him before he died. Oh yeah, I did a Key 100 too. I forgot about that. Maybe that should keep you busy for a few months.
There you go.
We got you some J2M2s in formation, P51s, A6M0, some Key 44s, and a Key 100.
Nice. Where's all the bad guys? All up too high for me.
Yeah.
Well, time to strafe the ground.
Yeah, the only thing that was freaky about that cave diving thing was
final blow.
It wasn't the claustrophobia that was bothering me. It was it was a realization that people had walked where I was swimming.
You mind if I pull these on the stream so people can see what we're talking about?
Go ahead, man.
I check first. It's your artwork there.
No, go ahead.
That's the Phantom I was talking. I like that one. Flying plane there. Neat, dude. Got him on the stream there for you. Appreciate it. Thanks for sharing all that.
No worries.
Snape up there, 11 kills, you murder machine. I'm glad I got you carrying me today. 5.3 is a really fun BR. Getting close to having a jet set too. I think I've killed 3 jets now, but I don't have a jet.
I have, believe it or not, after 11 years, I only own 3 jets.
I actually should do this 5.7, but I got the Chi-84 in research. That one looks kind of fun.
Chi-84 is a blast.
I'm glad you said that.
No pun intended.
You can pun away on this stream. 7.7. Jeez, that's crazy. And still got a prop on it. I bet you can turn fight against jets, though, pretty well.
Like I said, man, you got to get the FR1 Fireball, man. It's a 4.3 American. It's half jet, half prop. I mean, it's a premium, but it's like $12 or something like that.
What one? The Fireball?
Yeah. It has 450 cals, and it can drop 2 1,000 pounders, have rockets, or 2 sea mines.
You're making me do this.
I'm not making you do anything. I'm just talking about it.
It does look pretty sick, though, dude. You're right. And that's crazy at that BR, too. 1,000 pounders. That'll about crack a base on its own.
Just about. Yeah. And the sea mines you can actually drop on ground targets, too.
For a 4.3? Let me get something reference on that, but that's pretty damn fast, too. Yeah, that is fast as shit.
thing I like about it is when you come out of a dive, the thing climbs like a homesick angel.
I think when I get a little closer to having a full 4-3 rack, I might just grab that. Oh, you get bonus points for using those too, though, don't you? For as far as leveling.
Yeah, because it's premium. Yeah.
This will be the first premium plane I bought too if I order it. I'm gonna consider it for a day. I always make myself do that. It's a good call. It's a big purchase, man. It's a big purchase. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop monologuing and looking at planes.
It runs. Yeah, I bought myself the 2500 Eagles, and I bought that, and I bought a premium account for a couple of days, and just went crazy.
I just bought some gold because I had burned through all my silver with the new planes to get a little more expensive to get further down the rack.
Oh, tell me about it. I've probably got 15 vehicles that I've never paid for because I just didn't have the money.
I got one right now that I haven't equipped, but it's like a 5.6 or something like that, which I'm not ready. I'd normally have a full rack spaded out before I start flying it. Plus, I'm still leveling these planes. I'm sorry, not spaded, but I'm spading out these planes or getting these planes done before I go to the next rack.
Yeah. Well, the smart thing to do in War Thunder, which I didn't do, was what I played every single country a little bit in every one. And the smart thing to do is to pick one country and spade that, and then go back and do the rest. Because this way you learn the game.
That's a good point, and I'm kind of doing it that way. The only other thing I have going is the U.S., which is relatively low BR at this point. I only play that when I'm playing with like brand new players.
Right.
And it's forced me to get more.
Actually, you know what? I just thought of a zero picture, if I can find it, that I think you're going to love. I have one I call the Rising Sun. Fitting. But I also did one of the Japanese manned flying bomb, the Oka.
Like that was the one where it was like, yeah, it's kamikaze bomb plane.
It's basically a V1 rocket with a person in it.
Yeah. Sucker feature that duty. That. Hey, congratulations! You are 100% sure you're gonna die for your country.
Yeah.
We can put you through aviation school, just enough to get off the ground.
Yeah. Okay,
don't worry about the landing.
My sake. I'm good. Let's see here.
You want to cover my approach, Snape? I'm going to try to make a suicide run at B.
There it is. When you see this picture, you're going to think of like one of the old pictures they used to do on rice paper. Yeah, there you go.
Can't believe I pulled that off.
Oh, and by the way, when you see this picture, the A6M5 that's in the picture is the one from the museum.
Not on my runway. Oh, I didn't get him either. I think I got the guy on the runway, but I'm not sure. Oh, yep, yeah, we do got some upgrades. Heck yeah. Some better bullets nowadays. So leveling your crews, does that carry cross branches? So like my slot from the Japanese, if that crew's higher level, it'll be the same in a U.S. plane, or is that only in that?
No.
Yeah.
No,
it was wishful thinking.
It's per slot per country.
That's what I figured. That sucks.
Yeah.
Takes forever to level those guys too.
It does suck. It does suck to a point, but then again, you gotta remember you're not going to have a pilot that's going to jump out of a zero and hop into a P-51. It's just not going to happen.
True. But stats like vitality and stamina would carry.
although if you look in the premium list for America, there is a Japanese Zero that has American markings and a Kai 61 that has American markings.
Oh boy, this ain't gonna go so well. Yep, that's about how I thought it would go.
Yeah. Yeah, I have the American Kai 61. It gets everything but the bombs.
Oh, yeah, that sun pops in that one. That's cool.
And then the American Zero is a blast. Once again, pun intended.
Send it. I don't think it was a good day unless I get a couple eye rolls from the kids for dad jokes and puns, so. Gotta get the ones where you can hear the eyes rattling in their head.
Dude, I'm a 56-year-old great grandpa. Figure that one out.
Well, I'm gonna try this dumb move again. If you're sure to succeed, try again, right? Then there's the other expression, insanity is trying the same thing the same way, expecting different results.
It's 10 minutes to 6 in the morning, I'm drinking a Rockstar. You tell me how my morning.
I'm working on cup 3 of coffee, so you gotta watch the time though. I got an early barber appointment with this cute lady.
No, I can never do coffee to save my life.
I used to do the energy drinks, and I cut those out because when you get up to a couple a day, or like, and then my brother-in-law had a little bit of a heart issue from that and some other things. So I'm like, I have them very rarely, but I stick mostly to coffee.
Well, I back in the early 90s, God, I feel old. I drank coffee.
Watch out for that tree!
Squirrels!
Didn't get quite enough airspeed coming off that runway, folks. Tree wins that round. Me 0. Well, I got the runway, so it counts for something, right?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to do it again. These guys are just not capping anything. Snape, can you cover me on Bravo? Gosh, I don't like my odds on Bravo, though. I think I gotta do a little dogfighting first. Oh man,
I drank coffee for about 3 months, and then I just couldn't handle. I'm not a big fan of hot drinks.
No, yeah, that could be a deal breaker with coffee, unless you do cold coffee. My wife normally drinks it cold.
Yeah, my wife drinks coffee. It doesn't matter if it's dry; she'll drink it. I used to. Well, I have to do the little finger prick nowadays. And I used to, before energy drinks, I used to drink a 2-liter Mountain Dew every night.
Oh, I've done the 2-liter when I was on third shift in the past.
Yeah, and now I have one Diet Rockstar, and then the rest of the day I drink water.
And Tower! Oh man.
Man, you're hitting everything.
No, I had no wing.
Oh.
It was over already. I just had to draw their fire for long enough to get the runway. Kamikaze,
okay.
this is the way. That's how the Mandalorians and Japanese at the same time.
Yeah, if you bounce around Twitch, you'll see a lot of my banners that I've done.
Nice.
There's a guy that his stream, I think, is called No 124. Got like a diamond for a emblem. I just recently did one for him that has a Abrams, a T-72, and a MiG-29, and the MiG-29 has Mando piloting it, and it said, "This is the way."
That is outstanding. I wish they'd do more. Though. Actually, they're coming out with a movie. I saw something. We went to Avatar, the new one, in the 3D,
Oh, right.
and they are coming out with a Mando movie.
Here, I'll send you the banner that I made for him, just to give you some shits and giggles.
Nice. Arming it all, huh?
Yeah, his family, I guess, is Ukrainian, part
Is
Ukrainian.
that
So he
translator?
wanted to have, huh?
Is that translator? Or his name starts with a O-L-A-Y something. Anyways.
No, I mean, he's in the United States and everything else,
Oh,
but
okay. It's a guy I met through Hawkeye that I was talking about. He's the streamer too, and he's out of somewhere over in the like Chechnya or some area like that. I'm not sure. I forgot what country.
Okay.
Cool dude though. But we were talking about how I was talking about my rifles and stuff. We can't even get a butter knife here. Made a really funny clip.
Oh, you have toys?
Yeah, I got mostly long rifles. I have an AR.
Same here, buddy.
I have a M700, Mini 14, and a shotgun. You gotta have a shotgun.
Oh, you got those modern ones. Okay. I have the old stuff.
I have the essentials, I guess.
Well, I have a #1 Mark III Enfield. I have a Car 98. I have a M44 Muslim.
I would love to shoot. What is a Car 98? Is that 7.62?
It's 8mm. Yeah. And then I have my shit, I lost count here. The Enfield, the Car 98, the Mosin Nagant.
I've shot a Mosin Nagant. Those things kick like a freaking mule. I don't know if it's that hardwood stock on the thing though, but after playing on the range for a while, I felt that one.
The Mosins are lightweight. The Mosins are very lightweight, and the other problem is, the only problem I have with my Mosin and most Mosins is the bolt action is so stiff.
Yeah.
And
well, actually,
it's just because they stamped out so many of them.
That one scared me a little bit too. We had one that something was wrong with the firing pin apparently, and my buddy chambered around, and he was downrange safe and everything like that, but it popped it off when he went to chamber it forward. The trigger, I don't know, slid off the sear or something. So we took that into the gunsmith right away. That was the end of that. No more rounds for that guy that day. But yeah, that was an interesting design flaw.
I have a M1 Garand. I have an M1 carbine. Until recently, I had a 1941 Johnson rifle.
Nice.
And then my babies are my Enfields. I have two Enfields. I have my #1 Mark III, which is the first center fire I ever bought. And then I have a #5 jumbo carbine.
Nice. You shoot them all regularly, or when you get a chance? I don't shoot too often myself.
Well, considering I live in California, I shoot them when I can afford it.
Freedom seas is expensive. Hey, Uncle Putty?
Yeah, pretty much.
I gotta let the dogs out real quick, so
I only
just
own
hold 1 second there.
I only own 3 pistols, so
Morning, Obish. Come on, baby. Let's go potty. Pen, let's go potty. Sorry about that. You have handguns
worries.
too? What calibers? Go potty.
I have a police model 38 Special Smith & Wesson from 1938.
Nice.
Is
that a revolver?
I have a revolver, 6-inch barrel. It's got the half-moon sights and the
Like the
case
classic
hardened
one you
trigger
see in the
hammer.
movies. Like the old classic cop
Yeah.
gun. Okay, cool.
Basically what you would have
recognize
seen in the Untouchables.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I have a Ruger Mark 122 that was made in 1953. And then my baby
Good girl.
is something that is very expensive to fire. I bought it when I was 23 years old. I found a original, not a copy. This is in, God, what year was that? God, I'm going back in time here. 94. I paid $2,200 for it. It's a Colt 41 Lightning.
Colt 41 Lightning. That's World War II issued off gun, wasn't it?
It was made in 1893.
Come on. 1893. Wow. Piece of history right there.
Yeah, it's the same thing as a 45 long Colt, except it's a 41 long Colt.
So those are custom rounds too. Then basically at this point you can't. You're not gonna find surplus at least.
You have to use black powder. They're black powder cartridges.
Oh, okay. Huh.
So it uses the cartridge, but it uses black powder instead of modern powder.
So you're probably
You can use modern powder, but you have to use a very low charge.
Interesting. So do you reload those yourself, or do you?
Actually, the last box I had, I bought from a guy that custom does them for the gunfighting groups.
Okay.
And he made some special ones for me that actually had projectiles in them. So
nice.
And it was fun because I took it out to an outdoor range, and there's this guy out there, and he had this big, beautiful Colt Python 357 revolver, and he's firing this thing off, and made the report from that thing was beautiful. And then I pulled up that 41 Lightning. I let off one round, and he looked at me and goes, "Damn, what are you firing?" And I'm like, "Here, take it." He's like, "Really?" I'm like,
It
"Yeah."
sounds like you kick like a
man.
mule too, though. That's a pretty heavy round, isn't it?
What? Which one?
The gun you're talking about. It'd kick like a mule, wouldn't it?
Oh, mine?
Yeah. For a handgun,
It kicks
hand
pretty
cannon.
good. I would say it's the kick. Since it's a black powder cartridge, it doesn't have as much of a kick as like a modern powder cartridge.
Gotcha.
I would say it kicks a little bit less than a 357.
I didn't give you a treat. That's why you're staring at me. They don't.
Yeah, my dog's passed out. So.
Oh, the three of them are just waking up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, bad news is we don't have any of those left. I guess you get ham.
Yeah, at one time I had 26 rifles.
Nice. That's a pretty good
But
collection.
kids came along and I started selling them.
Classic story.
Oh man, I had a 3040 Krag. I had 3 SKSs.
I like the SKS too. Those are fun.
Yeah, they can be a blast.
I've had the pleasure of shooting a variety of weapons, up to M2 Madus and Mark 19.
Oh, Mark 19. I was just gonna say that's the craziest thing I've ever
Savage
fired in my
piece of
life.
equipment. Savage piece of equipment. We got 100 rounds of the HEDP.
Oh, I got to fire 5 shots and I fell in love.
I was
And it was
deployed
on
to
a. And
Africa. They
it was
had.
on a.
Good.
I was on a test range. Okay, I was. I'm not even military. And one of my friends who's a master sergeant in the army got me the chance to fire that thing, and I was just
That's
like
awesome.
blown away. I mean, I was literally just, oh, I crawled out of that rack
That'd be an experience.
from firing that damn thing, and I was just like, I can't take this home. And he goes, no.
Those rounds aren't cheap either.
No, they're not, but it was fun.
They had some expiring ordnance while we're deployed, and instead of sending it back and having it dismantled, it's a lot cheaper just to put it in the ground in the desert. So they just like gave us 100 rounds each and said, "Here you go." Full
We were in Colorado
was
Springs
awesome.
blowing up tree trunks.
We had a camel and a tank. There's some decommissioned World War II stuff out there, which made good targets. We got to put rounds on that with a 52. And I was a saw gunner too, so I got to send a lot of those rounds.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was like, they come in, they ask anybody want to be a saw gunner because they're doing provisional ones for the deployment, or a machine gunner, and I raise my hand. I look around like nobody else is raising their hand. I'm like, why? And then I realized how heavy that thing was. And when you're doing CQC training and stuff, it'll get you a workout.
The 243 gets a bad rap. The 243 gets a bad rap, but it's a damn nice weapon.
Yeah, the rate of fire on the 249 is ridiculous.
Yeah.
You want to put somebody's head down, it'll do the job.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I'll tell you one thing. If you ever want to see something crazy, go on YouTube. There's a thing that they used to hold in Arizona. I don't know if they still do. It's called the Big Sandy Shoot. In 2003, they did a video, and it's MG Shooters Big Sandy 2003, and they put it to this don't music type thing, and it shows them just going to ape shit with all these different weapons. Everything from
the Mad Minute.
Everything from the Glock full auto to MG42s to fucking 105 howitzers. And I mean, they're just blowing shit up.
So you're talking what they call more of a battalion online Mad Minute.
Oh, I got news for you. We're talking.
I've heard of this.
If anybody,
legendary.
If any enemy person in the world saw this,
the amount of fire they can put on a point in a moment. Not even a cricket lived through that one.
No.
I've had the pleasure of doing a few Mad Minutes at the end of a range with M16. One of the few times they let us put it on 3-round burst and send live rounds.
I can't wait until next month. I get to go to Arizona, visit my nephew, who I played a cruel trick on him many, many years ago. Him and my son-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
And as a gun enthusiast, you will both, in one way you will say, way to go, and on the other hand you'll say you're a cruel bastard.
Fair enough.
Okay. Because when they were 16, I took them to the desert to teach them gun safety.
Okay.
I took 5 rifles. My daughter, who I've been teaching how to shoot for a few years, went with us. Now, while we were out there, one of the guys, my nephew, challenged my daughter to a shooting contest with the 22s.
Okay.
Using iron sights. They were shooting at a plastic 20-ounce Coke bottle at about 15 to 18 meters or so. Okay, whatever. Feet, 35
Decent range
feet.
for a 22.
Yeah.
MOA is not that great.
It was a classic tube-fed 22 semi-auto deal. So it's called a Winchester 190.
Gotcha.
And my nephew lined up, and out of 10 rounds, he put 4 rounds through the Coke ball.
Nice.
And then he got a lot of, really close shots. And he thought he was hot shit. My daughter lined up. 8 out of the 10 hit the Coke bottle. 4 of those went through the O on the Coke bottle.
Get some.
Okay.
Now that was her first time out there shooting too?
That was her first time shooting against somebody. I've been teaching her how to shoot with pellet guns.
Gotcha. You gave her some of those key skills.
Yeah, that was the first time she fired the 22.
So you got a little pride in this too.
Yeah. Well, the kicker is here's where it starts to get good. The bet was if he won, he got a kiss.
Oh, okay. What'd she wager back though?
If she won, he had to wear a bra the rest of the day.
I'm sure plenty of photos were taken of this incident for him.
Oh, it gets better. It gets a lot better. Later on in the day, while my son-in-law, well, at the time, her boyfriend, and my daughter were at the store with my wife getting ice, because we were out in the middle of the desert in Ocotillo Wells.
Yeah. I could say I've been there actually. In the Mojave Desert.
Okay. Well, this idiot decided, because I was firing the 303, he said, "Hey, I want to fire that." I said, "Well, you have to prove to me that you're a man fire before you fire this." He goes, "I'm a man." I said, "Wearing that bra, you don't look like one." And he goes, "Come on, let me do it." I said, "Okay, well, in order to fire this, you have to fire it off your junk." He goes, "What?" I said, "Yeah, you got to fire this off your balls."
Jeez.
And he goes, "You do it first." I'm like, "Okay, I'm no idiot." I put it on my inner thigh, but I made it look like it was where it needed to be,
No.
And I was firing some very soft rounds that I had.
Oh, yeah, low
that I
velocity.
used for training purposes.
Yeah.
When I handed it to him, I put in
standard velocity
2 cordite rounds.
I see where this is
190 grain full metal jacket cordite rounds. The rifle weighs 16 pounds. It has a solid brass butt plate on the end. I have the picture of him with the bra on 2 seconds before he pulled the trigger.
So I think the actual shot of it.
Now, later after everybody got back, my son-in-law wanted to fire the infield. Both of us talked him into doing the same thing. I have the picture of him 2 seconds after he pulled the trigger, holding himself about ready to drop my rifle on the ground, and my daughter laughing her ass off in the background. And just to prove that to you, I'm going to send you the pictures. See, there's the bra.
Pull this on stream, but poor kid.
Go right ahead. You're gonna laugh.
This is gonna be my last one, guys. Too. I got to get ready for the day, and I think I have an appointment with a hot barber to get my hair cut. So, A6M5 is a good way to go.
Find the other picture here.
Snape, it was a pleasure flying with you. If you're still listening out there, man, you rock. Thanks for hanging out, Grumby, our new friend here, Farticus Maximus, commander of the Northern Farts, destroyer of the 5th Legion of Toads. I'm gonna come up with something better than that.
I like all that stuff you added. I gotta put that in my list.
It makes me think of Gladiator, frankly.
Yeah, that's what that would. The funny thing was this.
Like a Roman commander with the name Farticus, and everybody laughs at him behind his back because they don't want to get executed, but you laugh near him. I don't know, there's a whole saga in my mind behind that. Anyways, I'm sorry, I digress.
Well, I mean, hey, if you laugh behind his back, it could be dangerous too.
Well played. I see what you did there.
There you go. But no, the whole thing with the Farticus thing is I had a game name at one time. It was Azure Draconis. Most people couldn't figure out that meant Blue Dragon. I don't know why. And so somebody said, come up with something new. And I was thinking to myself, I said, well, 303 is my favorite tower. And then I went, what else am I going to name myself? And I was watching Gladiator.
No, so, okay. I'm right on cue with the naming convention of why you chose it. That's funny.
Part of that was that, and the other reason is that night I was eating a lot of chili. And I'm with my buddies, and I let one fly, and my buddy looked at me and goes, hey, Farticus.
Hey, Farticus.
And I'm like, that's it.
New
that's
tag.
it.
And it was born.
You know what? They answered my questions.
Came a time just for the answers.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I gotta cut out right here, Gundy. I'm sorry, bud. But you're hanging out for the last. You guys hang out for the last moment of the round. I'm about to cut out. I gotta get ready for the day.
Oh, fair enough.
But we're still chatting for another quarter bar. Gundy, this is Farticus. Farticus is Gundy. He's the other encyclopedia guy I was referring to, as you noticed by his title for the chat. Or the Discord here. But yeah, he's.
How's it going, man?
You guys could probably go head to head with knowledge.
Yeah, I too am a craft historian.
And weapon enthusiast.
What's your trade at? What do you specialize in?
Well, like I said, as far as history, my areas of knowledge are aircraft history and firearm history.
Firearm is something I am lacking in for the most part. I'm decent with tanks and aircraft.
Oh yeah.
Primarily in insurance areas such as the American system, decent with, and the French and Italian vehicles I'm good with. Russian stuff I'm mediocre.
Okay.
And
well, I hate to say it, but War Thunder's actually taught me more than I knew. So.
Oh yeah. Nah, that would be too.
Well, it's a historically, or they try to be a historically accurate game, so there's a. Yeah. I've learned a lot playing it too.
Also, the Italian tank naming system, so easy to keep up with, but it's only for one reason that makes it kind of sad. There's only so. There's only one.
Do you know that?
Sorry. Tank naming system, the L333, light tank, weighs 3 tons. That's where the 3 comes in. Then 33 entered military service in 1933. That has its naming system for all their tanks. Issue. If you have two companies with different naming systems, things get complicated, right?
Right.
Solution. Only one company made all this. They had only one company making tanks because there was the other company that would keep up with production.
Well, that explains why the ass end of all the early Italian tanks looks exactly the same with the same engine.
They're all Fiat. They're made by Fiat.
Well, that explains it. Fixes
Fiat
all
made
the time.
aircraft. Fiat made tanks. Fiat made parts for boats.
All right, stand by for raid. Keep going though.
Fiat made jets.
Yeah.
Yeah, the G91 was made.
Well,
by Fiat.
yeah. That's why it stands for fix it all the time.
Yeah, fix it again, Tony.
Yeah. Well, hey, anything's better than Ford. Ford has more euphemisms than any of them.
He's
House of J also made tractors for a while. Actually, still do make tractors. But Fiat has made almost every mode of transportation besides space.
And motorcycles.
Appreciate y'all
No, they
joining
have.
the raid.
All right. I never saw
Fiat
Fiat motorcycles. Oh, yeah. I remember those.
Catch you live next time.
It just wasn't very common.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact, a Model T would maybe cost someone $800. A Fiat would cost.
Catch me on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. Plenty of content available. I'm sorry, the red app, the green app, the vertical app, as well as the purple app too. Purple app and red app probably more the baseline. Thanks for like, subscribe, and follow. Catch you next time.
Yo, Viper, thank you so much.
Thanks, guys. I'll catch you later. Feel free to use the chat.
Hope you had a fantastic stream.
I got about
All right, bud.
GG. Come by another time, Particus.
Enjoy those pictures, buddy.